Hi, and welcome to Run Tall with Tim. I'm Tim. I'm glad you're here and we get to spend this time together. I hope you're happy, healthy, and staying safe. On today's video, I'm going to be reviewing an active sport recovery shoe by Kane. Now, this shoe was built with using sustainable materials, sugarcane, and it was designed in collaboration with a notable foot and ankle surgeon who specializes in sports injuries. But are they worth the money? And do they work? Well, those are the questions that we're going to try to answer today, so stick around. Before I get into it too far, I do want to get a disclosure out of the way. These shoes were sent to me for the purpose of review. However, I'm not getting paid to make this video, and no one has the opportunity to preview my thoughts before I share them with you first here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Run Tall family. I'm glad you're here. Now, I post running shoe reviews, comparisons, and shoe battles weekly, but I also like to post other videos about running like this one. So if you enjoy watching running shoe reviews and other videos that are related to running, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time that I upload new content. Now, these retail for $70 US. Now, that's pretty much on par with to getting for other similar types of products that are out there. As I mentioned earlier, they are made from sugarcane, which I think is pretty cool. So it's eco-friendly and sustainable material. Now, they only come in whole sizes. I ordered the same size as my running shoes, and I feel like they're just a little bit big for me. So that's the one thing that I wish that they did come in half sizes, because I think that might have fit a little bit better. I'm okay with these. I don't have any intentions of trying to return them to get a smaller size. They're fine, especially when I'm wearing socks, but I do like to wear these barefoot, and we'll talk more about that here in just a minute. Now, these are a lightweight active recovery shoe for a men's size 9. On my scales, they came in at 8.4 ounces or 240 grams. Now, the first thing I noticed when I took these out of the box is just how well they're built. These are constructed so that I think that they're going to last pretty much as long as I want to wear them. Now, the material is kind of soft. It's almost got a rubber-like feel to them for the texture. And you can see that it's a one-piece upper, lots of holes or perforations there, so give lots of airflow so your feet can stay cool and comfortable. And it is a one-piece, like I mentioned, and so they're a slip-on shoe. And they do have this nice pull tab back here in the heel. You can replace that. They send you a couple other color choices, so if you want to change that out to give it a little pop of color, you can certainly do that to reflect your own personality. So let's take a quick look at the footbed, because here's where a lot of the technology and those orthopedic principles have been applied to make this shoe an active recovery shoe over just a standard sport slip-on. Now, what makes these different is the raised nodes in the footbed. Now, those work to stimulate or to activate more of the recovery and blood flow that helps reduce your muscle fatigue. Let's take a look at the midsole on these. Now, here they're using what they call bounce back foam. And again, it's made out of sugarcane, so it's a sustainable, eco-friendly material. Now, it's not a maximum cushion recovery shoe, but you don't want it to be cloud-like. So I kind of think of it sometimes as the same as using a foam roller when you get back from a hard workout or run. You want it to have a little bit of structure to it, because imagine trying to use a foam roller that was made out of memory foam, right? It'd be just way too soft to reap any of the benefits of the foam roller. Well, the same type of principle applies here. So they found a nice blend between giving you cushion and comfort, as well as being stiff enough or stout enough to activate recovery and healing. And I think they did a nice job there. Now, I don't know the exact stack height, but I can tell you that it has a 10 millimeter offset from the heel up through to the forefoot, which makes for a nice transition as you walk or move through your gait. So just how cushioned is that midsole? Let's give it a thumb test. So I'm going to take my thumbs and use them to compress that midsole material. And you can see that, it compresses fairly decently under my thumbs. It's not marshmallow-like, but again, that's not what I'm looking for. Instead, I'm looking for that right blend between comfort and the ability to promote some healing and recovery for me. And I think they got it just about right here. And as we flip these over, we'll take a look at the outsole. And you can see that they didn't add any additional rubber on the outsole, but I don't think they're going to need it. This material seems like it's pretty durable. They do feature these flex grooves in the outsole, And they do have these pattern or this wave type pattern on the bottom to give you a little bit of traction should you need it. Now I haven't really wore these outside, so that's kind of a full disclosure. And the reason I haven't is the weather here right now in Michigan. We've had snow on again, off again for the last few days. Today, it's on again. So it's not like I'm going to be super comfortable wearing a shoe that's quite so breathable or airy in outside weather conditions like today. But I can see myself wearing these definitely when summer rolls back around again, especially maybe as a beach shoe, or I could easily wear these when I'm out kayaking or boating. They are water resistant, and I think that these would do a great job in that type of an environment. Now, I think you can wear these for a lot of different types of activities, but I think they're best suited for those times when you're going to spend a lot of time on your feet, or for the types of activities where sports sandals or slides just won't work. And for me, that's my pre and post workout routines. Now, I do a lot of dynamic stretches before I go out for a run, and I do some stretching when I come back from a run so that I can reduce the risk of injury, and these are perfect for that. A lot of the things that I do, I simply can't do in a recovery sport slide or sandal because they won't stay on my feet. I'd lose them. I'd kick them right off. With a active recovery shoe like the Kane here, now I can use those, and it's so much nicer to be able to just put these on or slide them on my feet than it is to lace up a pair of tennis shoes, because oftentimes I'm doing these types of pre and post workouts in my house. And so it's not always convenient to put on a pair of tennis shoes to do that. But these I can just slip right on my feet and I'm good to go. And you can see that, from some of the types of routines that I do, or some of the things that I do as a part of my routine, they are dynamic. So I'm moving, and, you can easily kick a pair of sandals right off your feet. These stay on, they're secure. Even when I'm rolling up on my ankles, they stay in place really well. So I really appreciate these for those pre and post workouts that I do. Earlier I mentioned that I like to wear these without socks. And the reason for that is I can feel the raised nodes on the footbed a little more when I'm not wearing socks. It feels a little bit like I'm getting a foot massage that helps to stimulate that blood flow, to reduce that muscle fatigue, and to start that healing process. Now, these also feature a solid arch support, and they feel stable to walk in. Overall, I think these work as intended. They did a good job in incorporating some basic orthopedic principles. Anytime that we can improve blood flow to our muscle groups, we're going to heal a little faster. Are they worth $70 US? I think they are. I'm getting my use out of them. I enjoy wearing these for those pre and post workouts, and they're really comfortable. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.